No, guys, I'm gonna be a better friend now. I promise.
Please, man. Hey, guys.
I'm gonna listen more now. Like literally, that's what it has to be. So now, okay. Yeah. Whew. Damn. Yeah, bro. So I wanna know, nah.
Yeah.
Like, this is not an easy feat. Modeling is primarily known that it's not an easy feat because there's a whole lot of things you gotta keep up. You know, features, attributes. Facebook has always got to be in point.
Yeah.
One scar. Hey,
you know,
just
it's
the value of the product. Eh? So I want to know, man, like, how, okay, but you did mention how you stumbled into it. So what I want to know is that, how do you keep your head above the waters given the type of competition that's out there?
Understanding what you bring to the table. What do you bring to the table? A lot of people are dark skinned. You're not the only dark skinned person. You're not the only tall person. You're not the only handsome person. But it's what you bring aside of what it is that they require. So you can tick all the boxes, but still not make it. What do you bring outside of all those boxes that are ticked? Do you know what I mean? Okay. So in a sense, but you bring 110% rather than just bringing 100%. That gets you far. That genuinely gets you far. So I think it's just understanding that, okay, this is what is required of me, but let me go above and beyond. So I can either maintain the bag or I can get more bags through the hard work. Do you know what I mean? Because then be like, no, you know, brands have partnerships with each other. In a sense, about Coke, for example, Coca-Cola and Pepsi, for example. Like, no, we have Uniki. It's good, but it'd be great for this campaign that you want to do.
Oh.
We refer, like, okay, no, check Nick out at Nano Agency, for example.
Okay.
They check you out and like, nah, bring this guy over. Then you get a requested casting. So requested casting is when brands look at everyone in your agency like, nah, give me 1, 2. And in this agency, give me one. And then they bring you all of you together. At most, a requested casting, they have like, at most, if I'm pushing it, 30 people. 30. At most, rather than an open edition where everyone comes and you are competing over hundreds and hundreds of other people, bruh. Do you know what I mean? Literally, it's what you bring to the table more than what is required.
Okay.
Then from there, you'd be able to effectively get the bag and maintain any other bags that you have when it comes to modeling.
Niazo, guys, it's not just taking pictures and posting.
Yeah, it's way
there's
more
a whole lot that goes into it. Huh?
Fact.
So tell us about, Kings of Kings, 2021. What happened?
Yo, man. I think this is the best thing to ever happen to me. So, RSA Model Awards, man. So, Mncedi nominated me. My twin brother nominated me. And I didn't even know.
Okay.
And I get a tag on Instagram one morning. And they say, here are your nominees for King of Kings, RSA. I see myself in there. I'm like, hey, man, who nominated me? How did I get here? You know, and I'm like, yo, bro, look, bro, I got nominated. He's like, I got you. It's me, bro. I'm like, really? Like, let's go, bro. And I'm like, I was so scared because imagine competing with other people across the nation, bro. Across the nation. And fast forward, we get to the day of the award ceremony, 12th December. I'll never forget it. 12th December 2021. And now the requirement is people vote on the day. So it is a ballot vote. So for
like
each category,
live, man.
you are there, you vote, you put it into the box, you leave, and you don't know who's going to win. We get there and I meet other people there, the names of Chifiwa, Faith, and other people as well. And we're there and we're like, are you nominated? Yeah, I'm nominated. Are you nominated to which category? Let's vote for each other. You know? We vote for each other and then we literally wait at where people are voting. We're like, please vote for me. I'm in this category. Please vote for me in this category. To a point where, my bro, I had to leave and go greet someone that I saw. I haven't seen in quite a long time. And they were pushing votes for me. Simply because I voted for them. They're like, no, vote for, in King of Kings category, vote for Mncedi Koboka. You know, that night I went unattested. I was the only person who got votes in my category that night.
What?
I promise you, bro. I was shocked out of my mind, bro. And yeah, there are literally other gents in that category who'd have done better with the title or brought some certain value to the table other than what I would have brought to the table.
Yeah.
But everyone who came there and voted for me. And I was shocked out of my mind, bro. So
you're selling face, man. I mean, tall, dark, handsome.
You know,
that's what sells these days,
I'm wearing my Xhosa beads there.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a vibe. So in meeting other Xhosa people there, they're like, oh no, I haven't vote man when you know, no, please, you know. And people vote. And to a point where now the ballot box is full.
Okay.
They go upstairs and they go to where they count the things. They come back with it. There's still people in the line who need to come in and vote.
And vote again. Yeah.
People are still on some, vote for Mncedi Koboka, King of Kings. Literally. And we campaign together. And all the people who are campaigning together are the ones who won all the awards that night. So if all three of us are here campaigning for each category that we're in, all of us won in our respective categories that night.
That's dope, man.
My man, I'm tatazeling. And I'm wearing my Xhosa beads. I'm shaking. I'm nervous. Even my toes are sweating in between. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're that nervous, bro.
And some people don't know my name. So this woman behind me, I'll never forget her. She's like, Kumkani. So she calls me Kumkani because of my Xhosa beads. Yeah, but she doesn't know who my name is or whatnot. But she knows Kumkani is Xhosa. And so she refers it to me.
You.
Kumkani. So the person who's announcing was like, who do you think is the King of Kings?
Yeah.
Everyone is saying, Mncedi. And I'm sitting next to this one, I'm like, yo, what if they're calling my name, right? The crowd is calling my name, but they didn't vote for me. You know what I mean?
That can happen. That can happen,
really
bro.
Can.
Yeah.
Or you get to some places where there's an envelope that is pushed by, hey, make Nick the winner. I'll pay you 15K cash. And you win because no one's not going to refuse that 15K, bro.
It's
For
money
single,
at the
just
end of
one
the day.
person.
One
Exactly.
person.
You know? And the person announced that, like, the winner of King of Kings RSA is Mncedi Koboka. I lose my
Crowd
shit.
goes mad.
I lose my shit. The crowd goes, yeah! Bro, to a point where this person is like, dude, it's you. Get up and go. And I'm
you're just
like, okay. I don't even know how to walk anymore, bro. I'm walking weird. You know what I mean? And I get onto stage, and more than anything, I'm just so grateful, dog. Like, words could not express how grateful. I got there literally, and I didn't know what to say because I didn't expect to win. Seeing the people in my category, I'm like, yo, here, I'm not going to win. And I get on stage, and I look at my plaque and my sash, and I'm like, okay, it's me. There's no mistake. It's me. I get to the podium, I clear my throat, and people start screaming. Bro, I'm just clearing my throat. People are like, woo! And I'm like, oh, let's go. And
well, yo, man, it must have been nice, hey?
Dog, I can't, there's no words to express how I felt that night, bro.
All of this because your brother decided to just, I'm going to nominate you.
And without my consent, Poppy Act, please.
Yeah, but it talks about, you see, that's the thing. I feel like your brother knows your value.
Definitely,
he knows
bro.
your value. Even when you are doubting yourself and be like, how can I? And your brother's just like, nah, man,
bro,
relax.
I'm not gonna lie. This guy is my curator.
Yeah.
He curates everything I do. So regardless of if I get invited to interviews, to talks, to whatever the case may be, this guy is a person who's like, okay, I've researched about this platform, and this is what they're all about. So this is what I think you can bring to the table in terms of your interview.
Oh.
Here's what you can do. Here's what I suggest you can do. And he's like my manager, bro. This gent is my manager to a point where even when I need to post certain things, I go to him like, yo, is this okay for posting? Is this okay for the brand? He's like, okay, let's see. Take out this, put in this, and okay. Who are you trying to get across to with this post?
Oh, yeah?
And I'm like, okay, I'm trying to get through and through. Okay, cool. Let's mix this. What's trending now? Try and incorporate that into what? Literally, dog, he's that for me, you know?
So why not make him a manager? Like, literally.
I will never have a manager if it's not my twin brother. If it's not my twin brother, I don't want any other manager. Literally, bro. It's done.
It's done. We have witnesses. Me,
please,
my audiences and stuff like that.
Please, guys, if you ever hear me say I've got a manager, it's not my twin brother, cancel me. Cancel me, please. You know, and this guy, I even called him onto stage, bro, because I'm like, I wouldn't have been here without this gent. I'm like, bro, come on stage. He literally comes on stage and people are screaming, woo! You know, and
The Koboka brothers.
literally, bro, I move away from the podium and I go meet him halfway and I hugged him and I'm like, dog, fuck, thank you, bro.
It worked.
Thank you, dog. I'm here because of you, bro.
So
literally,
so there's RSA Kings of Kings, right?
Yeah.
2021.
yeah.
Then when does the whole top 20 finalists for Mr. South Africa come?
Yo, Mr. South Africa. So Mr. South Africa is a year-long process. Year-long, you know. And I even entered Mr. SA in a sense of, but I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna get far with it. Let me just enter to see how it works. You know
How good you are right now.
how good I am.
It's actually like a test for yourself to see how good you are.
My man, out of thousands of contestants, I made it to top 20.
That's not an
20.
easy feat, bro.
It's not easy. Every month, though, you need to be pushing votes. And there are challenges that come with Mr. every single month. If you make it through, it doesn't end there. There are challenges you need to be judged on to make it through to the next month, regardless of how many votes you make. And each month, there are certain tasks I need to do, and I do them. And I think in my third month, I'm like, I'm tired of this. I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I've reached the span of my battery life. My battery life is calling it quits, bruh. I'm like, I'm done with
Give
it.
it up, man.
People
too
around
much.
me are like, hey, you're not giving in anything here. If anything, no, ukuchwe ku Mr. SA based on votes or whatever it is, but you are not going
Not
to
you
leave.
walking up.
Bro, I was angry at them. No lie. I've been quite but I was like, these people, they don't know me properly. I'll show them. Mr. SA, they'll throw me, bro. But every month they're pushing for me, bro. Like even people I don't know, bro, are DMing me. Look, hey, I told my family to vote for you. Here's how much votes we got through for today. And I'm like, people like, yo, dude, like I'm tired of voting. Here's 50 rand airtime, vote for yourself. Bro, yeah, I like it was so overwhelming, bro.
Yeah.
So overwhelming. And to see that people who don't even know you believe in you. Believe in your vision, believe in your dream. They're like, no, when are you're fit for me? Till today, people call me Mr. SA. And I'm like, no, guys, like, I'm not
I haven't
Mr.
thought you
SA.
won to some degree. Literally. I haven't thought you won to some degree. Because it was kind of like, hey, man, I'm not going to lie. Your winning spree was just going,
Yeah,
man. From
dog.
your end, it was going, it's going.
I had to, bro. I had to. I was so tired to a point where I'm like, I don't even want to post, bro. This is like, bring your phone, I'll post for you.
Relax.
I got
When
you.
you cut it, it's
I got
fine.
you. Yeah, Tina, so
Sayenze.
pushela. To a point where, bro, I'm burning out and I don't want to do. During that time, I was invited for talks, for interviews, for every day there's something I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? That time I'm busy with school as well. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it became so much extent. I'm like, yo, guys, when it comes to social media, I'm giving it all to you guys. But as for me, I'm spent. I'm done. My family, my friends were like, nah, dude, we'll push for you. Like, literally, even my church members were pushing posters for me. Bro, church. They were like, no, look, please, we've got Mr. SA here. Let's vote for him.
Those are low-key influencers, but they don't want to admit it.
They don't admit it, bro.
Churches, Baba.
But no one's leaving this place without us seeing a receipt that you voted for Mncedi. I'm sitting there and I'm like, what?
But like, yeah, they really want their own to win, man.
Literally,
They must.
bro. And I'm so grateful for the support that everyone gave, bro. It is overwhelming. Till today, there are some bags that I got because of the support that people gave me last year. Wow. Literally, bro. And there are schools today that still want to use me to do talks in their schools because of the talks I was doing during my Mr. SA campaign.
Oh, yeah?
You know.
But it
and
shouldn't stop there, though, you know.
Definitely.
Because it's a brand. It's alive. It's a lifetime brand.
That's my thing. And I'm like, when I made it to top 20 and I didn't make it to top 10, I was distraught. I was like, yo, I'm a failure. How will I look? But people kept on supporting. People like, regardless of whether you made it or not, you are still our Mr. SA win.
You know, you're asking
Dog.
But bruv, looking at it logically,
Yeah.
out of all the people who contested, you understand, there's got to be top 100,
Yeah.
top 80, top 60, top 40,
Literally.
top 20, then top
Every
10.
month,
You
dog.
understand? You're already in the high caliber.
Bro.
Already, it's not an easy feat. I mean, it's not like somebody can be like, I was in the top 20 or of Mr. SA. Hey, but this is not Mr. Soweto you're talking about.
Please.
It's not Mr. Gauteng.
Please, Mr. SA,
South Africa. Nationally, brother. You're amongst the top 20 gents nationally
My
who are
guy.
actually going to represent SA.
My guy, to a
bruv,
point where I was
come on.
walking in Bramfontein. I'm walking with a friend of mine. I even forget that I'm in Mr. SA. This person nudged me, dude, back me, Isa. I look, it's a group of gents, Mr. SA. Oh, nah. And I'm like, what? Like, I'm so shocked. I'm like, oh, our agents, I see you. Do you know, like, it is overwhelming, dog. It is so overwhelming. And even on campus, bruh, where my lecturers were like, nah, dude, whenever I have a class that is not your class, come through and push for votes. And I'm like, yo. And I'm doing like 6-7 modules a year, bro. And that's like 6-7 lectures. And they probably have like 5 more other classes than just my class.
Yeah.
They're like, come through, push for votes.
Bruv. Come through, push for votes.
They're like, no, print your poster, I'll put it up in my class. And I'll make sure that I'm going to tell these students that I'll give them 3 marks if they vote for you. My guy, I know pushing.
Obvious, I'm not push. 3 marks. I need that.
Do you know what I mean? So, man, I saw what the power of unity can do.
Especially when people believe in what you have.
Yo, dude. Even when you don't believe in yourself, people are like, nah, dude, I see this, I see you, and I believe in you. Let's push you through. And that's why I realized that, you know, even if you need to have been doing something before you enter things like these.
Exactly.
Because if you start when you enter Mr. SA, then it's already too late.
It's too late, bro.
It's too late, bro. At least when you've already been doing something, when you enter, people are like, we've seen you do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6.
Yeah, we can relate. There's a form of reference.
Exactly.
I also my figures all.
Exactly. Uqala simbona lo muntu
ukuthi utume
Uyamazi.
Which one is this one?
Votani bafika.
Asabi.
People vote, and I'm looking at these people, and in my head I'm thinking, yo, these people are more suitable to be Mr. SA more than I am. Because for me it was more of a thing about people look the part, but they might not be the part. Do you know what I mean? You can look like the Mr. SA that people want, but are you doing what is required of you behind the scene? Yeah.
Yabona njengoba usha kanjalo. Yeso. Yeso. Awuthiyakho lo jola nayo manje. Might look like the part, but he does not have what it takes to be
exactly.
So yes, I'm coming for you.
Please.
I have what it takes.
Please. dear crush, please take note.
Take note.
Whether on your boyfriend or not, I'm coming.
Yes.
I'm coming.
But it's just for sure.
He's just there. He's warming my bench. He's warming it. Do you know what I mean?
But bro, what I'm really keen on is the behind the scenes. Like, when it comes to this whole modern, isn't it like really, really personally draining to the point where you're just like trying to put up this whole face and the public constantly all the time, because you know, especially when you're in the context of a competition, anything is viewed. It only takes a simple mistake. A simple mistake, and then boom, you're done.
My guy, during Mr. SA, I had a whole team. A team of content creators. Content. They're just, all they're doing is pushing content that is politically correct, that is anything that could mess up with the bag. They are there to curate it, to make sure that I don't post anything other than what is required of me at the time.
Exactly.
Yo, my guy, shout out to Musa, shout out to Abby, shout out to Bushle, shout out to Nono, shout out to Lunga, shout out to Mncedi, shout out to these people were my team, dog. I could not have got anything done without these people. To a point where I was even down to a point where I did not want to socialize. I did not want to leave the house. They were like, relax, we'll push for you on campus. We'll push for you in Bram. They went around giving people my posters in Bram, dog. And I'm like, guys, why? Like I'm spent. Like, why are you guys still doing this? They're like, you must realize that what you're doing is more than just you.
Yeah.
It's more than
that was
just
about
you.
to get up, because it's like, you're Mncedi Koboka. From Eastern Cape, originally there.
Exactly.
But diploma some sort. Already people seeing you, Muntoseka, I flip, man. That he was able to get into Mr. SA. So now if I can put it, I can go in there.
That's representation, bro.
I feel like with every black, you see, when it comes to us, the black community, the moment you actually push on something, I'm funny, you're no longer, Aksasa will work pen. You're now carrying a whole lot of things on your shoulders,
bro.
Because now you're representing your frontier.
Exactly, bro. And I always say this, till today, I never walk alone. The things I do is not for me anymore. It is for the people, from the people at home, from my friends, from people like us, from people everywhere. I am here to represent young black people. Every space I go into, that is my main thing that drives me. I'm not here for myself. Mncedi Koboka is just 1 out of 10 people doing this.
Yeah.
I'm here to represent every single black young person in South Africa.
Literally, guys. It's representing every single young black person.
And that's what, even when I go into spaces, and you know, people, I'd go into spaces where I am a speaker, and people back nyata, who's this guy? Like, you know, and you get into spaces and there's that thing about I shouldn't be here. There's someone who deserves to be here more than I do. But I'm reminded that I wouldn't have had the support if what I'm doing isn't good.
True.
So I get there and I own every single space. I don't care where it is where I go into, but I know for a fact that put 1 and 1 against me and let's see who makes it out on top. Put me out, even if you're watching this. Let's put each other on stage and let's see how it goes. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because
on front row to that
honestly, please, bro, please, because that's my thing is people don't understand. There's this saying that you need to put in 1,000 hours of work before you're considered an expert or professional. And that's my thing. I put in those 1,000 hours, bro. In my sleep. When it comes to radio, I won't even lie to you. Me, I can hit a link in my sleep. Wake me up and be like, Mncedi, link in. Nick here is your guest. Link in. Yes, sis, me, I can do it.
Right, Bob.
Them doing.
All right, let's go.
And of course, the time now is 5 minutes to the hour 4. So, of course, here on the Fresh Force cast, of course, myself and Nick, with also talented, also gracious Nick, right here by my side, and taking you all the way to the afternoon drops, of course, myself and Nick. Do send us your song request right here. And don't forget, we are here because of you, taking us to 5 minutes to the hour of 4. So, of course, send us your thoughts. 08452 is where you can catch us on. Don't forget the hashtag afternoon drops, of course, myself. Literally, dog. I'll be practicing these things on people who call me no.
Yeah.
You could call me and I'll answer them because we've got Mncedi Coke all the way from Hillbrow talking to us right here on the line. The black art dog. What's with the drama?
Come on, Come on.
Bro, so literally things like this, dog. Literally, people don't understand. People are going to be like, oh, you sound like a great radio presenter and whatnot. Yo, you make it seem so easy, but they don't understand the 1,000 hours you put behind scenes, bruh. Mncedi is my everything, guys. He's my photographer, he's my editor, he's my everything. I don't post anything without going through him. And yo, man, like, if it hasn't been for my twin brother, I wouldn't be where I am today.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, this gent is such a manager to a point where I would want to post things like, think about your brand, bro. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? You know, sometimes when I post those traps, you know, just to, you know.
Oh, those traps.
You know, dog. He's like, is it worth it, though? Is it worth the bag?
Because remember, man, you now have a brand.
Branding, bro, is very important, you know, and I appreciate this gent for so much. Like, he also has a brand to look at for himself. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. He has his own brand to uplift and to push, but he's out here looking out for mine as well. Do you know what I mean? That's why I say, wherever it is that I go, I take him with me. Because I wouldn't be where I am today if it wasn't for him.
I feel like people can't put a face to this person. Just
please,
scoop over. So there was one. Just come and say hi.
Just pop up.
Just come and say hi. Just come and say hi to the camera so that they can see.
It's true.
Not this daily inspiration.
Yo, bro.
What do you do?
This is my only competition when it comes to radio. Really? No one, you can put Bonang, DJ Fresh. If this nigga is on there, that's when I start to shake. That's when I start. Yo, this when it comes to radio, let's do the link. Let's do a link, boy. Let's do a link.
Okay, hit us up with the link. A random one. Let's go.
Right. It is exactly 4 p.m. right here. Today's the 14th of June, and we're here on the Fresh Fix podcast with Nick right here. And he's got Mncedi right here on the podcast.
Yes, sir.
And of course, Mncedi, aka you basic voice Koboka right here on the Fresh Fix, man.
That shit hands me up all the time, bro. Yo. But yo, man, this guy, like, I feel like I overwork him, bruh. Like, I overwork him to the core, dog. Because I'm always like, every small little thing, is this okay to post? Is this worthy of post? Is this Instagram worthy? Is this Facebook worthy? Is this status worthy type of thing? You know? And to a point where I'm so self-conscious that if he validates me, like, nah, dog, Ukraine's, but you look good.
Nah, and then you just go for it. You're like, no. Baffle for me.
He'd never lied to me. Do you know what I mean? And even when I flop, even when I faff the back, he's just like, dog, nah, bruh.
Yeah, you
do
fucked
better.
up.
Do better.
Yeah, you messed up.
You messed up real good, bruh. And next time, don't do this. Rather do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And as hard as it is, I'd sit down and be like, okay, dog, it's hard. What can I do to do better? What do you suggest that I do and whatnot? Do you know, there's always that sense of curation. Do you know what I mean? Also with my with my boy Uchulile, like, guys, when I say I've got a team, I've got a team. Like, these people would sit down and be like, dog, a whole Mr. SA contestant. Come on, guys. You need to have great English. So articulate yourself, you know. You need to have these bombastic words, you know. Perpetuate. All these things, you know what I mean? They're the ones that, yes, bro. These people are there to make sure. That's why I can never stand up and be like, I am because of me. It's my hard work.
Yeah.
I can never. I'd be doing an injustice to so many people. So many people contributed to me being here. People's prayers, people's word of encouragement, people's words of advice, and people's criticism. People's so many things come into play. And I'm just like, yo, guys, I could never have done without you guys.
And I feel like so many people, bro, a whole lot of people just have to realize that there's a whole lot of things behind the scenes.
Yo, so much,
based on the credit that you're already given to your fellow brother, it's kind of like everybody, and when I mean everybody needs somebody like that in their life. You need somebody who's actually going to call a spade a spade.
Facts, very true.
Somebody doesn't give zero shits whether it's going to hurt you or anything like that. So just put it out there up front. How you take it is up to you, but at the end of the day, those are the real people in your life. Unlike covering somebody with the lie, man.
With the lie, dog. Like, it gets you nowhere.
It gets you nowhere, man. Exactly. You need hardcore friends. You need hardcore friends.
Definitely.
Actually, that's where you actually like transcend from the whole friendship thing and it becomes family.
Facts.
It becomes family now.
Yeah.
I feel like until you haven't there, just keep on looking, huh?
Yeah.
Don't rush to settle. Huh? Don't rush.
Don't rush, man.
Don't rush. Yeah. So, man, I want to know, like, with the whole being, okay, I'm deviating a little, but with the whole top 20 thing of being under SA, you know, amongst the top 20, how wild was your DM game? Like, how was it? Okay, no, not DM game. How wild were your DMs? Like, yo, I mean, that's what you get to see with that. I know. Nothing you push out sitting somewhere.
I wish I had a reality TV show so I could read the DMs that I get.
Yeah.
Mr. SA, I want to sit on your face. Hey, man.
Hey! Which one is that one?
Hey. And you know, this is
location.
No, daughter. You know, and that's the thing. That, like, if you don't have people to ground you, you are going to lose it, bro.
Oh, yeah?
You are going to lose your mind.
It's too much hype.
It's too much. Because, you know, another thing I had to really be careful of is my biggest fear is being cancelled because I can't control my urges.
Oh.
Mr. SA, this guy who's busy, man. Then girls come up with receipts. But he's in my DMs and this is going on. So I had to practice so much self-control. People who are your crushes DM you all of a sudden, hey, Mr. SA. Oh, now you don't know whether to entertain it, to not, you know. But I think the most important thing was staying true to myself. You know, if you're not there before the Mr. SA thing, then I'm not going to let you in now because of the Mr. SA thing.
Yeah, you're just only here for the title.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? And you know, that's another thing that I struggle a lot when it comes to relationships, where you never know, are people here for the Mncedi who's a radio presenter, who's a model, who's a tall, dark and handsome, who's this and that, and whereas people like the idea of you and not you.
Bro.
And you realize that deep into relationship, like, yo, this person, every time we're together, we don't want to post and and when you're doing work and when you're pushing hustles and all of that, the person's there, but just for the clout.
When it actually comes to a real thing,
exactly,
just hardly there.
They start lacking, bro. They start lacking. When I'm not okay, it's a thing of, but I have something to do. And whereas when there's someone who's going to be there, regardless of where they're turned, you know, one thing I appreciate about the partner that I'm with right now is that this person will be like, I could give two shits about your title. Mr. SA, share this relationship with me. That's
none of my business.
Do you know what I mean? And I appreciate that so much because you start to understand and that you are not your work. You are not the hustle that you push. there is Mncedi, who is the person that I am, the vulnerable person, the empath, the this, the that, and outside of the work that I do. And you always, if anyone is pushing a hustler, if you're in a relationship, ask your person why it is that they love you. If they mention anything rather than yourself, and they stick to what it is that you do, how you look and all of that, and that's not the person to be with. Your person should love you for you. Everything you do else should be a bonus.
Oh yeah.
Should be a bonus.
At the end of the day, you gotta love you.
You, exactly. You. Do you know what I mean? So your man was hectic. I won't lie, the DMs were on fire, bro. Yo, you posted a picture, I feel like, hello, Mr. SA. And I also get hyped out. I'm like, oh,
yeah, but not up I can't do shit. This is verified.
You all do this. So you get a DM, you go through the profile first.
Yeah.
This is my type. Like, damn. And go back. Hello, baby girl. Hello. And
relax.
Oh, dog. But you need to understand that some people are just here for the clout. Some people just want to provoke you so they can be like, yeah, this Mr. SA, Lonim Tandayo, he's in my DMs.
Oh.
He's in my DMs. I know him naked,
and it's really sad. I feel like it's sad for guys, especially when you're riding a successful wave. That's why things become a tad little tricky, because one mishap, you just need one mishap.
Just one.
Then you're fucked.
Then you're
screwed.
You are
fucked.
That was the biggest thing that pushed me. Self-control, bro. I had to be like, I'll attend to these DMs after Mr. SA. Let's see how they are then. Do you know what I mean? And let me drag it along to see if they're just here for the Mr. SA thing or they're here for me. Do you know what I mean? And that's exactly what I did, bro. I'd even mind some DMs, not because I wanted to, but because I had to, because of the situation that I was in at the time. Do you know? Especially when you're in a public space, you need to be very careful of every little thing that you do, bruh. Someone's always looking. Someone is always willing to wait for that one little mistake to post it so you can get it down for. Next thing you are cancelled because when you said fuck. Now people are like, Mr. SA, let's cancel him. Then you cancel because of that one minor mistake. Do you know what I mean?
But they're always there.
Very, very, very true. And I struggled with this where I had to separate the public image of me and me.
Oh yeah.
Now I started acting like someone I'm not because I wanted to please people. I wanted to look good in people's eyes. I wanted to, and it ate me up, bro. Oh, like it ate me up to a point where I'm like, this is not me, man. This is not me, bro. Like now I can't even be myself. I can't even crack jokes because people want to see serious things on social media and want to a point where I got so annoyed where someone DM'd me and they're like, please be careful of what you post because, people are looking up to you and whatnot. And it made me mad, bro. I literally went to Facebook. I'm not here to nurse feelings of what you guys want to see or what you guys don't want to see. Me, on my account, I'm not post what I want to post. I'm going to post what because it's my account. I'm not going to be held hostage just because I want to look good in people's eyes. No, you're going to lose yourself that way, bro.
What they see is what they get.
Exactly. Do you know what I mean? People must like you for you and not certain things that you do.
Not a persona.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I'd rather lose a whole lot of support, a whole lot of people because of me being my true self than me faking something that I'm not. Any day.
Facts.
Any day.
Facts.
I'd rather have 5 people support me than 1 million people support me for someone that I'm not. Because at the end of the day, it's going to eat you up when you're low.
And the very same people, when you actually start to become honest with them, they're going to be like, but you're never this person.
Bro.
I always thought, no.
Yo.
It's now creating trouble on top of trouble, bro.
Do you know what I mean? That's why I'm just like, nah, dude, like, great. I'm going to live who I am. And ever since then, it's been a joy, dog. There are people who are going to stick with you and people who are going to find you interesting. People are going to understand that you are not your work, man. When it's time to work, let's work. But when it's time, other than work, guys, I still have a life. Do you know what I mean?
Bro.
I still want to
exactly.
drink. I still want to talk. I still want to chill. I still want to make friends. I still want to be naughty, dog. Be young. You know what I mean?
Human, man.
Human.
Human,
like
bro.
human,
like
bro.
Literally human.
So that's when I was like, nah, dog. I'm done living to people's expectations. I'm gonna do what I want to do when I want to do
Lead your life. Live your life, and whoever's down for it, they'll stick around. Whoever's not, I mean, then the buzz born.
Exactly.
The same thing you used to get in, use it to get out. Vamos. Hey, mut futsek.
We don't beg anyone, bro.
Hey, mut futsek. Yeah, but bruv, I want to know. In closing, what advice would you give to somebody who's actually like keen on actually embarking on the things you like? For instance, the advice you'd give to somebody who's keen on partaking in modeling, and maybe they don't have the resources that can get them to where they want to be, and also for somebody who's willing to actually partake on this whole radio industry thingy. You know, what advice would you actually give them?
So start with modeling. Love yourself first. People are gonna tell you don't look like a model. You are not the societal recommendation of what a model should look like.
All right.
Regardless of what people say, keep doing you. Focus on your strengths. Focus on what looks good on you. If you are tall, play on that. When you take pictures, take them at a low angle so you look taller in your pictures.
Oh.
Literally, it's all about angles. When it comes to pictures, angles and lighting, best believe those two will do you good for whatever it is that you want. So if you want to appear taller, take them at a lower angle. You're going to look taller in your pictures. Do you know what I mean? Always face the sun. The sun must be in your face. So people see everything properly. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't help looking dark when everything is dark and you're dark. And no, let people see your features for what they are. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you, bro. I hear you.
Love yourself and keep pushing. Because you're going to meet people who you deem better than you, who you deem more handsome, more taller, more darker than you and whatnot. But understand that you always go with the mentality that you are what people are looking for. That's how I go into casting. That's how I go into auditions, that they are looking for me. So all I'm there to do is just to show them that I'm the person that they want. Do you know what I mean? So focus on that, play on that, and always understand that a rejection is not an attack on you. You might just be the person that they're not looking for. And it's okay. That doesn't take away from you, doesn't take away from your modeling experience, doesn't take away from whatever it is that it might be. Do you know what I mean? But just focus on what you're good at and always go in there as if they're looking for you. That way you don't go there sympathizing and be like, hi, I'm Mncedi and I'm here to audition. No, go there like, hey, hi everyone, I'm Mncedi Koboka and I'm here to audition for this role, and you kill it.
You kill it.
Kill it, bro.
One thing I had in mind, back in my mind, is just like, you know, there's this TikTok videos that have been trending where people are just calling a spade a spade. Be like, what are you here to do? I'm here to get the job. By the way, your tie looks like shit. And everything like, this is the guy we want.
Exactly. You be yourself unapologetically.
Yeah.
You know? When it comes to radio, practice. Practice. Have someone you look up to, but don't imitate that person. Be you, but have that person as a memo.
Okay.
So if you are inspired by Sizwe Dlomo, for example, find out what you like that he does good. That he's well articulate, he is corny, he's witty, he's all of this. Have those written down and then practice those things in your own way.
Oh. Okay.
Have your own way. Be unique. Be unique. Be you. Do you know what I mean? Allow yourself to make mistakes. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to faff. You're going to do so many things. But it's just a matter of practice makes perfect. Don't give up. Giving up is never an option. Make sure that you always keep pushing regardless of what happens. Do it broke, do it tired, do it hurt, do it alone, do it confused. Just do it. Because at the end of the day, if you don't do it, nothing will come from it. Do you know what I mean? Even the small wins come from the small things that you do.
Yeah.
Do you know? And you never know what action is going to be your big break. Keep at it. It is not easy. I'm not saying it is easy. I'm not here to be like, yeah, it's easy. Just do and you will achieve. No. You're going to face challenges, you're going to face troubles. But if your why is stronger than your emotions, then you will make it.
You'll make it all overcome it.
Yeah, you'll overcome it. Definitely. Because if your why is not strong, why are you doing it? If your why is based on materialistic things or clout or fame or whatever it is going to die out. What happens when it runs out? You're not going to do it. Do you know what I mean? But if your why is stronger, my why is my family. My why is my future. Because it'll never run out. Never. I know my family members. I know what my family has been through. I know what I want to achieve for my family. So that why will always keep waking me up every single morning. Do you know what I mean?
To do this and get
I
the
also
bag.
have my own certain goals and dreams that I want to achieve for myself.
Mm.
Those keep me waking up every single day. I just tell people this, that like, I would be resting me. I'm the most laziest person you'll ever come across. But because of my passion, it does not allow me or does not give me any chance to be lazy. Do you know what I mean? So regardless of what it is, make sure your why stands the test of time, stands the test of challenges, stands the test of whatever it is that might come about. Because your why will be tested, and when it is tested, that will differentiate between the successful people and the not so successful people. Successful people are successful because their why stood the test of time, stood the test of challenges, stood the test of everything. Do you know what I mean? So if your why is strong, then you'll definitely make it far.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mncedi Koboka.
Yes, sir.
I feel like that was the speaker. That was the speaker part of him talking. There. You can tell that. Hey,
Yeah,
we
man.
pushed
Yeah,
in this episode. Hey, how we pushed. I know, man. It's very insightful and everything. I want to try closing the show using a link.
Yes, go.
I'm imitating whatever you
Let's
guys are
go.
doing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. But guys, yeah, we've reached the end of the show. Right now, the time is 4:15.
Yeah.
And as you know, this is the Fresh Fix Podcast, and I'm your host, Nicholas,
It's sure.
signing out.
Poo. It's sure.
Yeah. Damn, bro.
Oh, man, this was
that
amazing.